Yeah.
So hi, and thanks for taking time for watching this video. So today I'd like to introduce Lloyd. Lloyd has kindly given up his time to share his journey and experience with working with me over the last 4 weeks. Now, originally Lloyd came to me with a skin issue, which we've obviously been able to work on. But through these last 4 weeks, there's been some stuff that we've worked on with Lloyd that's really helped him and benefit and changed his life. And so today, Lloyd's going to be kind enough to share that information with you and tell a little bit about his journey as well and why he come to see me. So hello, Lloyd. How you doing? Thanks for coming along and thanks for doing this video. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I know you're a busy guy, and
thanks for
giving up your time. So tell us a little bit about, introduce yourself and just tell us who you are and why you're coming.
So as Stephen said, my name is Lloyd. I come here with a load of problems. My main point, having eczema all my life, suffered really badly, mentally with it, physically, massively, massive issue all my life, and spent all my life wasting my time on doctors and other people trying to get me healed, and nothing worked for me. So I found out about Stephen through a great friend of his, and been to see Stephen over the last 4 weeks. And since then, I'm just amazed really how it's gone in terms of my healing with my skin being the main issue. And yeah, it's mind-blowing, to say the least.
Great, thanks. Yeah. So, well, thanks for doing that. So how old are you anyway, Lloyd?
Just turned 30.
You just turned 30? Yeah. Oh, yes, you just turned 30. Yeah. And you live in Essex?
Yeah, Essex, Brentwood, yeah.
You live in Brentwood, okay, great. And so you know a friend, through a friend of mine, you know, and that's how you got to find out about me.
Yes, sorry, not met you. I found out about you through your best friend, Bobby.
Okay, great. Yeah, well, Bob does a lot of my stuff on my social media stuff as well. So, so you found out from me, Bobby. What made you come and see me? What was the defining factor of making you reach out to me in the first place?
I think for me, after we spoke to Bob and the words that she said about you, I just thought, right, he's got to be the man for me to give this a try, see if I can get this, cured once and for all. And so I'm glad I did. I'm glad I come here, and I'm glad to got to meet you through her. And yeah, I'm just glad we found you at the time that I did, because I was at breaking point before I saw you. Yeah.
Yeah. So moving on to that. So and obviously you was at breaking point. So what actually, what were your problems? I mean, we know obviously the skin problem, but was there any other problems as well? Or was it just predominantly the skin?
Mainly, obviously I had many issues like a lot of people do through your past life. But for me, it was mainly the eczema.
Yeah.
Because like I said earlier, nobody could ever help me with my skin. And it was getting to the point where I didn't want to be here no more. And I tried everything, as we do. Normally go to the doctors, go into hospitals, and they can't do nothing for you. All they do is cover shit up. And I had enough of it. I had enough to be lied to, like everyone does. So I thought, right, I'm going to come and see you. You seem to be the guy that can really help. And again, like I said earlier, I'm glad I did, because you really helped me a lot.
Yeah, great. That's awesome. And that's why I do what I do to help people like this, because there is a lot of myths around health, mental health, and emotional health, and and I admire anybody that takes the time to come and see me and is brave enough to to take that step. And so you got to pat yourself on the back for that, because obviously there's two sides to a coin. It isn't always just me; it's you as well. Yeah. So what's been the specific pain points about before you come here? Obviously you had issues, or what was the specific pain points that you had through the experience?
For me, I think it was trying to deal with all the emotions side of things, about when we're trying to clear all these things that go on in our life and what we hold on to in our mind without even knowing, from what I've learned from you and our sessions. For me, it was bringing up all the old feelings, the emotions, and how it made you feel at the time, and going back to those things that do crush you in your past life, and things you think you can never let go of, and actually until you meet someone like yourself, you actually find out you can. What's the word I'm looking for? You can actually let go of,
properly let go
of bad memories, and that emotional side to it is phenomenal when you actually realise you can let it go. Yeah, and you actually feel it, not there anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, a lot of people think that just because we don't experience it you know, in the present moment that we've let go of it and moved on. Well, that's not true, as you well know.
Yeah.
And that is what causes most of our problems, whether it's mental, physical, or emotional problems. It's all because we do have that stuff going on that's been recorded that we hold on to, and that then manifests in our issues. So before you come to see me, did you try any other? I mean, you know, you said you went to the medical and you tried the doctors and the hospitals, but was there any other therapies that you tried as well?
Yes. Before I see Stephen, I did try one other alternative before I come here, and that was going down the homeopathic route to, again, mainly for my eczema, trying to clear that. Don't know if it works. I can't say if it did or if it didn't. I believe it had some help.
But it didn't get to the root.
It did get to the root cause. Once again, it only helps me to cope with it. But I've spent 30 years nearly of coping with it, and it's not enough. But since I've seen you myself, I feel like it's reduced by 80% already.
Yeah.
So it's
80% is reduced, and 80% in 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's mind blowing. In 4 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
This is 4 weeks, people, yeah.
That's got me. I'm chuffed to bits, you know, because I mean, we haven't get all of it, and there's obviously some other little bits there that we've got to go to, but to get it reduced in 80% in just 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, when you've had that for 30 years.
Yeah, it's incredible, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Brilliant. So I'm going to ask you now, what made you decide to come and work with me after that first session that we do? Because the first session is quite intense, isn't it?
Yeah, just simply because of how you made me feel, physically and emotionally. And psychologically as well, and how it all works, and how you actually feel it working when you're going through that session with a guy like yourself. So really, how you made me feel after that first consultation is what made me come back.
Yeah.
Because I felt relieved of so many issues that I've been trying to deal with all my life that I couldn't switch off, and now thanks to you, I have.
Yeah,
and it's made me feeling great.
And what about the first session when you started learning about, you know, because we do how the brain works, and then I send you the video, and then obviously you've got the whole other models that we have about, you know, about blaming and making excuses and blaming everybody else, and realizing that everything in our life is actually all about us. It's got nothing to do with the external world. Did you find that, and did you find that also a life-changing paradigm or perception to take away with? Has that changed your life in any way as well? Have you learned from that?
Yeah, massively. I mean, before our sessions even began, then I watched that video twice because you said watch it a couple of times before coming to see you. Well, I'm glad I did, because I would never understood it if I hadn't watched that video twice.
Yeah.
And then when I first see you and you mentioned the video and how it all works, I said, yeah, it makes complete sense. And it opened my eyes to how much we don't get taught about how your brain works and how it can make you feel in life if you don't solve your issues inside your head properly. And going forward, it makes you realise how you can actually use that going forward in the future in terms of your behaviours and how you see things in a different light. Yeah,
no, it doesn't. It stops you. It can stop you creating more stuff in the future.
Yeah, it's mind blowing.
Yeah, it's good. So, okay, so I'm going to ask you this next question. What are the 3 benefits that you've experienced from working with me just in this 4 weeks? What are the 3 benefits you've had?
More self-control. The happiness it's gave me is unreal, really.
Yeah.
And the most important one, I'd say, for me, the most positive thing out of all of this is it's realising that there is help out there. There's real help. Sadly, not enough, and not enough people know about you and your co-worker Jonathan. But if only more people out there were like you two, then the world would be a better place.
That's nice. Thank you.
Because you are real people that do actually help people for real.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't believe in this sort of stuff, but all I would say is come and try it for yourself and you will be healed. Again, it's just mind-blowing how it works. It really is.
Yeah, it was when
you can't explain it.
No, you can't explain it. It's very difficult.
You come here and you do it yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is you can't really. I try and explain to people what they can have. You can literally have the most amazing life ever.
You can't put it in words.
You can't put it in words.
No, you really can't.
That's why I do these videos.
Yeah. No,
you know?
No, you really can't. If you're struggling with anything, come here, see Stephen, see Jonathan, because they're amazing. Can't rate them enough. And even if I did, it wouldn't really give you any understanding how good they really are. So yeah,
Cheers,
come
mate.
and see if you need help.
Thanks. So we're going to move on. We've got 4 more questions left to do. So what's life like for you right now, from where it was to where you are now, just in these 4 weeks?
Oh, it's great. I feel like a new man. I feel like a new man, inside and out. I'm nearly pain-free, thanks to you. And I just feel, much more happier for life. I feel alive. I feel like I want to get up every day. And I've got something to live for.
Yeah.
Whereas before I didn't. I was depressed. I was down. Most weeks I didn't really want to be here. I was fed up with life. And my whole outlook on life was the wrong way.
Yeah.
And now, thanks to you, it's the other way. So it's gone from down here to up there.
Good.
So,
that's good.
It's great.
That makes me smile.
Yeah, and me.
Yeah, it does make you smile. You know, because I mean, that's it's because if it just makes, that's why I said that earlier on. That's why I do this, because it is possible for literally anybody, and it's so good. And I admire anybody that has got, you know, the gumption to say, do you know what, I'm going to go and get some help, and actually then do it, and then stick to it, and then you just watch how their life changes so quickly, and then and then off you go, and then you go off and have and that affects other people. It's going to have an effect on your other half.
It's
which
it is.
And then all other family members and all the rest of it has a really positive effect. So that's really great. So the next question I'm going to ask you is what surprised you the most, and what's made you the happiest?
What surprised me the most is how quick it works. How quick the whole what word I'm looking for?
Process?
How quick the whole process works. It's instant, like these guys say, it's straight away. Normally a lot of people are always told, give it a few weeks, give it a few months, whatever.
Yeah.
And then whatever they've gone to never really fucking works.
Yeah.
But this is straight away. Before you even leave his house, you realise the difference. You notice the changes. And that is cliche as it may sound, but it's magic. It's magical.
It is magical, isn't it? I do say it's magical. And what's made you the happiest?
1, being pain-free from eczema now. 2, just having a different outlook on life. And 3, just knowing that there is real help out there.
Yeah.
Whenever people do need it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. So if you were to recommend one of your friends, your best friend, what would you say?
Mind-blowing experience, absolutely amazing, and really, if you want help, this is the place to be. Yeah.
Lovely, awesome,
excellent.
Okay, cool. And so that's good. So some really nice words, mate. I'll give you some money for that later. So just we're going to wrap it up. So in 3 words, how would you describe it? 3 words. If you had 3 words to describe it, what would those 3 words be?
Mind-blowing experience.
Yeah. That just mind-blowing experience.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, look, I want to thank you for just coming along and sharing your time with us, and just talking about your journey and what's actually possible. And you know, like I've said on my podcast and other testimonials, that this is possible for anyone, and you can literally heal and resolve any negative thing in your life, past or present. So again, I want to say thanks again, Lloyd. Thanks for coming along and just doing this video. So if you're interested in moving forward in life, if you're stuck anywhere in life, please feel free to reach out to me on healingthemind.co.uk. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye, Lloyd.
Thank you very much for having me.
Right. Thank you again. And this is our video. So thanks again. Thanks for watching, and bye.
See you later.